question. 4 commonly heard Japanese phrases that can be translated into English. Hello everyone, I'm Yuri, your Japanese teacher. Today, I will explain 4 commonly heard Japanese phrases that can be translated into English.
Commonly heard Japanese phrases that can't be translated into English, huh?
Yes, Alex-san. Have you ever watched textbooks or anime and thought, how do you say this word in English? Or the English translation doesn't quite fit?
Yes, I have. Even if I look it up in a dictionary, many words come up, and I can't tell which one is correct. When I ask my Japanese friends, they have to think hard about it too. Sometimes I wonder, what does it really mean?
Exactly. Today, I will explain such commonly heard but hard to translate into English expressions. After watching this video, you will understand words that often appear in dramas and anime much better. Plus, you will be able to use them confidently. Let's study together! Let's get started with the first one. The first word is よろしくお願いします. Alex-san, have you heard this word before?
Yes, I've seen it in textbooks. It comes up in greetings like はじめましてよろしくお願いします.
That's right. In beginner textbooks, it often comes paired with はじめまして. So, how do you think it translates into English?
はじめまして is used when meeting someone for the first time. So it's nice to meet you. But the second phrase...
Yes, this word is surprisingly difficult. When used with someone you meet for the first time, it means nice to meet you. But it has many other uses as well.
Other uses? Like when?
For example, when you join a new team at work and greet them, you can say, これからよろしくお願いします. Also, at the beginning of a Japanese class, you might say, 今日もよろしくお願いします.
I'm getting even more confused. You can say よろしくお願いします even if it's not the first time meeting someone?
That's right, because the meaning of this phrase isn't limited to nice to meet you. Basically, it's an expression of wanting to build a good relationship with the other person or people.
I see. So that's why it's not limited to just first meetings.
Exactly. When used with someone you meet for the first time, はじめまして、よろしくお願いします translates to nice to meet you. I look forward to being friends with you. When greeting a new team at work, it means I look forward to working with you. In the context of a class greeting, it translates to I look forward to today's lesson or let's keep up the good work today.
I see. I'm starting to understand. It's often used not only for first meetings, but also when something is starting.
That's right. It also used when asking for a favor. For example, この本を運んでくれますか?よろしくお願いします would translate to Can you bring these books over there? Thank you. It's a polite way to make a request.
So when starting something and when making a request, I see. There are more uses than I thought.
Lastly, I will introduce a phrase often used when the year changes. 来年もよろしくお願いします Do you know what this means?
来年 is next year, right? So 来年も means something like please continue to be good to me next year?
That's right! In English, it'll be something like I hope we will have a good relationship or friendship next year as well. For work, I look forward to working with you next year too. Would be good.
This phrase will be useful in December and January. Thank you, Yuri-sensei.
Now, Alex-san, the second phrase is お疲れ様でした. How about this word?
I hear this a lot in anime and dramas too, but I don't really understand how to express it in English.
This word also has different meanings depending on the situation, making it one of the difficult phrases to translate into English. The first meaning is relatively easy to understand. It's used to acknowledge and celebrate someone's effort when they finish a task or work hard on something. For example, when a day's work is over, saying 一日お疲れ様でした means thank you for your hard work today. If you say 試験が終わりましたね、お疲れ様 It translates to the exam is over. Well done. It has the nuance of something being over, feeling happy about it, and acknowledging the effort put in.
I see. It's used when something ends and you feel happy or relieved. It can be used not only for work, but also for study, exams, and housework.
Exactly. But there is another common usage in anime and dramas. What do you think it is?
I've heard friends say otsukare when they meet. This doesn't mean well done, right?
Exactly. In this case, it's not about something being over, but just a greeting. When I meet friends, I also say お疲れ instead of こんにちは or こんばんは. These words are a bit too formal between friends, so we use お疲れ instead.
I see. It was like a greeting. I didn't know that.
You can also use it instead of cheers. Now, Alex-san, the third phrase is いただきます. Have you heard of this?
Yes, I've seen it in anime, where they put their hands together before eating and say this word. Doesn't it mean bon appetit?
It's similar, but a bit different. Alex-san, when you're eating with someone, who do you say bon appetit to?
I say it to the person I'm eating with.
That's right. It's like saying enjoy your meal, but in Japanese, いただきます literally means I receive. It means to receive the food. So saying it to another person is unnatural.
Really? I didn't know that. Now that you mention it, in anime, they do seem to say it while looking at the food.
Yes. So you put your hands together and say it towards the food, not towards other people. Or you can say it to express gratitude to the person who made the food. It's not a phrase to say to others at the same table, like enjoy your meal.
I didn't know that. I almost said itadakimasu to my friends. Thank you.
Now that we've covered いただきます, let's go over ごちそうさま. Have you heard this one?
Yes, itadakimasu is said before eating and gochisousama is said after eating, right?
That's right. This phrase is also hard to translate because there isn't an equivalent in English. It has the nuance of thank you for the meal. Again, it's said towards the food or the person who made the food, not the other people eating with you.
Just like itadakimasu.
Exactly. Also, if someone treats you to a meal, you can say ごちそうさま to them. In this case, it means thank you for treating me.
I didn't know that. So instead of just saying thank you, you can say gochisousama when someone treats you to a meal.
Alex-san, how was it? Do you have a better understanding of these words you've heard but weren't sure how to use?
Yes, they were words I often heard, but I didn't know when or how to use myself. So it's much clearer now.
I'm glad to hear that. We are offering a free PDF summarizing all the phrases and examples introduced in today's video. To get it, add our official LINE account as a friend from the link in the video description below and send the keyword よろしく. The PDF will be sent automatically.
I don't use Line, but it's an app that Japanese people use a lot, right?
That's right. If you are learning Japanese and want to make Japanese friends, you should definitely download it. We also distribute the PDFs of our videos through this app, so don't miss out. If you liked today's video even a little, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and leave a comment. We will continue to provide useful videos for learning Japanese, so please subscribe to our channel. See you in the next video. またね!